good morning, all teachers.
Good
And this is a great pleasurable day that we are now today as Jackson Pal, we are now associated with the great teachers of all the teachers. So we have teachers of teachers here today whom we are honoring. So today we have Dr. Shivika and Dr. Meenakshi with us as the MOC. So I will now request the MOCs to please initiate the program.
Morning, everybody, and I welcome you all on this auspicious occasion of Teachers Day, 5th September, which is celebrated today in the remembrance of great teacher Dr. S. Radhakrishna. I pay my wishes in regards to all eminent teachers present here. And with this, we start our program. I invite our vibrant president of Haryana Obs and Gynae, who has dedicated her life for upliftment and progress of all obstetrician and gynecologists of Haryana, and made us proud of her. I welcome Dr. Ragini for welcome address. Ma'am, please.
I welcome all the teachers with full regards. Thank you so much, CN sir, Sadhna madam and Paili sir, accepting our invitation. It is our debut award ceremony. Without teachers, we are nothing. We are here and travel this journey only with the blessings of our teacher, what they have made us, what they have taught us. And there is one more teacher whom we should not forget, that is our mother. She is always and always our first teacher. So I bow you all the teachers and welcome everyone, because you, most of you are teachers to someone else. So why this is so important? And today in the pandemic, the teachers are more than they have ever been. Besides ensuring continuity of the learning of all students, regardless of which side of the digital divide they have had been the counselors and the life coaches. Whole pandemic, they themselves have learned the technology and able to continue all the teaching continuously for 1.5 years. Today, with this Her OB/GYN platform, I welcome all the teachers and all of you who have shared your precious time here with all of us here. And the Jyoti will give the details of the award which we are instituted on the great names of our own Hindu Dharma, who are bigger name in the teachers and in the health community as a God, guide, and the teachers. Only one word, why Teachers' Day was celebrated. When the students of Dr. Radhakrishnan has asked that we want to celebrate your birthday, he said, instead of observing my birthday discreetly, it would be my pompous privilege if September is scrutinized as the Teachers' Day. So today we are all here to celebrate one more great teacher's birthday, along with paying our tribute and regards to all our teachers. So with this word, I hand over to Jyoti, my right hand. And Jyoti, over to you to tell something about the awards. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, and a very happy Teachers' Day to all of you. And those angels who enlighten our lives with the light of knowledge, curiosity, and wisdom are known by the name of teachers. And I bow to all of you on this platform. Anybody whoever has joined us is because of the teacher that has taught us. So, it is a great pleasure actually to have each one of you on this auspicious day, a day where we are celebrating we are paying our gratitude to our teachers. And actually this idea came up that we should be honoring our teachers, and this is just a very small way to pay our tributes to these people that those who have transformed our lives. And we thought of giving these awards some name. So we came up with the Her OB/GYN S. Radhakrishnan Awards. And then we had various categories in that, and we had Ashwin, the category, and then we have the Dhanvantri, which came up as we know Sushruta. So all these are the names that are because some of them are pronounced surgeons, physicians, And that is why we came up with these various categories of Ashwin, Dhanvantri, then Sushruta and Drona. So Drona also we thought let's also pay not only to the medical teachers but as well to the non-medical field. We should pay our tributes. So we would also always be taking one or the other educationist or a sports person, a teacher who has been a mentor and a guide to a sports person. We've seen Olympians and we've seen the teachers behind them, and they have never been highlighted. So we thought that is we should always remember these paying tributes to these great people who have made such great people. I mean, put them on the map of world actually. So that is the idea, and we have the jury has
Jyoti, I just want to say,
yes, ma'am.
Jyoti, Ashwin, I want to little bit, you haven't told anything about the Ashwin.
Yes, ma'am.
Basically, the Ashwins are the twin god of health and health related knowledge. So they are the twin god. There are two Ashwini Kumar and they called Ashwins. That's why we have chosen two doyens of the OBGYN faculty as a Ashwin award, the twin god of our Hindu mythology.
So a very, very great tribute to these chief advisors, ma'am. I would like you to please speak about our advisors, our chief advisors and our teachers.
So, her OBGYN formed in 2018 in JJIMS Bahadurgarh, and it was the first time the all doctors, OBGYN specialists of the Haryana came to a together platform, and we made this her OBGYN, our own association of the Haryana. Haryana has only one medical college for a long, long time. And Dr. Nirmal Gurati, Dr. Krishna Sangman, Dr. Saroj Mudgil, and Dr. Damayanti Sharma. These are the four teachers of the teachers who have taught everyone, most of us who are present here and graduated from the Rohtak Medical College. Not only that, they have shaped the health, OBGYN, women's health in the state of Haryana. Because a long, long time, the 80% of the OBGYN specialists in the state of Haryana are the students of Professor Gulati, Professor Krishna Sangwan, Professor Saroj Mudgil, and Professor Damayanti Sharma. My naman to all of you, and very, very welcome here. And they are our advisors. Then our advisors are again that are great teachers in their field, and they're all alumni of the Rohtak Medical College. Dr. Sonia Malik. She was today she is also a part of Haryana field also, but not only that, before that also, we are always called her the godmother of our gynec associations, different associations of the Haryana. And many of us have learned infertility from her. Thank you so much, madam, for sharing your time with us. Dr. J.B. Sharma. I don't think there's any of us here who has not come across Dr. J.B. Sharma as a most humble person and a teacher's of teacher. Even when he was a student, he was famous as writing the theses and the papers. Whatever the vaginal surgery I know, after doing my post-graduation, as he was from the Rohtak and the junior to my husband, he was taught me a lot for the vaginal surgery. So Dr. J.B. Sharma, sir, I will never forget, whenever I do any prolapse, I will always and always remember you only. Thank you so much here. Dr. Sunita Malik, she's another very, very charming, humble person I came to across with her during, because I'm not the Rohtak Medical College alumni, in Safdarjung Medical College. Thank you for joining and accepting our invitation. Dr. Manju Puri. There's no word enough to describe Dr. Manju Puri. We all know if we really want a seminar to be really excel and we want to be a great, great gathering, Dr. Manjudi should be there. Thank you, Manjudi, for being here. And I have also borrowed this name from everyone, Manjudi. And Dr. Alka Kriplani. God has given that diamond from the Delhi to the Haryana, and we have really gobbled him, taken him and put in our Harobiji man. Thank you, Alka madam, being guide to us and given endoscopic surgery a name to Haryana also. So with these words, I will not complete my duty if I don't take the name of Dr. Smriti Nanda. I think since I came to the Haryana, she is the teacher of each and everyone, because till Dr. Damayanti, they are all the teachers of my generation. But after me, the Dr. Smriti is the teacher of most of the young gynecologists of the Haryana, and she is one of the most silent person, never come forward. And whenever I say Ragni, I'm not interested, but you are asking me, I'll always with you. Thank you so much, Dr. Smriti and Dr. Mala Arora. Everybody knows how great academician she is. So with this word, Jyoti, I will hand over to you with my convener, Dr. Mitra Saxena and Dr. Savita Singhal and Jyoti and all the office bearer. We welcome you all again and start the proceeding. Thank you, Jyoti.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you, the chief advisors and the advisors, our patrons, and the conveners for making this society and giving us so much strength all the time. Now I give over to the MOCs to please start the proceedings.
Thank you, ma'am. And now I invite Dr. Nisha Kapoor. She is a Vice President of Haryana Obs and Gynae and Chairperson of Haryana Chapter of IAG. She's a senior gynecologist and eminent laparoscopic surgeon at QRG Hospital. I invite ma'am, please read and felicitate the CV of Dr. Sadhna Desai, ma'am.
Good morning to all the teachers and friends present over here. First of all, it's a very pleasant duty to say Happy Teachers' Day to all the teachers present on this platform and whosoever are not present also, because all of us, I think, are what we are is we owe to our teachers. It is their training, it is their contribution, absolutely, which has made us what we are today. And we have no words to, in fact, thank. It is unfathomable gratitude which we cannot express in words. So it's a very pleasant duty for me to present to you Dr. Sadhna Desai. Madam is Emeritus Professor, Department of Obs and Gynae, Bombay Hospital Institute of Medical Sciences. She is Honorary Physician to Governor of Maharashtra, Visiting Consultant, Breach Candy Hospital and Sir H.N. Reliance Foundation Hospital. Also to ACI Kumbala Hill Hospital. She is Director, Fertility Clinic and IVF Center, Mumbai. And as Madam says it, if you dream it, you can do it. So Madam has attained immense heights in her lifetime, and she has received lifetime awards from so many associations. The awards are innumerable. She has achieved lifetime awards from FOGSI in year 2020, Fertility Society of India, and then ISAR and Indian Fertility Society. All these societies have conferred lifetime achievement awards to Madam. She has received FIGO Award in the recognition of being outstanding women obstetrician and gynecologist of developing countries, and also Lifetime Achievement Award from Academy of Clinical Embryologists of India. She has held very important past positions, the most important being that she has been our President FOGSI in year 2003. She's been Honorary Professor and Head of Department Obs and Gynae at Bombay Hospital Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences from year 1991 to 2008. Honorary Assistant Professor at St. George Hospital Grand Medical College from 1969 to 1980. She's been undergraduate teacher and examiner in Obs and Gynae of University of Mumbai for 20 years. Postgraduate teacher and examiner for DGU College of Physicians and Surgeons, Mumbai, 1980 onwards. Past president of FOGSI, as we all know, convener of emergency obstetric training programs of FOGSI in joint collaboration with Government of India, and she has trained thousands of MBBS doctors working in rural areas in emergency obstetric care. So innumerable number of achievements to Madam's credit. She is teacher of teachers. She's a wonderful person, a very humble personality. We all know her very well. And she has conducted a number of workshops to train for IUI and infertility. We all know she's a pioneer in the field of ART in India. And she has trained so many graduates and postgraduates in the field of infertility. She has had 3 armed forces gynecologists being trained and has opened ART center at AFMC Pune and has set up 2 more ART centers in Kolkata and Delhi. She has edited many books on infertility and ART. So, Madam, I think if I count all your achievements and all the contributions to academics as well as women's health, probably, I can go on and on. So it's a proud privilege, in fact, for me in this morning that I have had the privilege to present to you Dr. Sadhna Desai. 3 claps for Madam. So over to you, MOCs.
Over to Dr. Ragini ma'am to please read the plaque that we have.
So with all humility, and it is my proud privilege to present this Her OB-GYN S. Radhakrishnan Ashwin Award on this Teachers' Day, 5th September 2021, none other than Professor Dr. Sadhna Desai. It was really my proud privilege to tell you all when I met Dr. Sadhna Desai long back in 1993, I think, or 92 rather. There was a big conference was done by Madam. And I came from a very, very small place, a very backward place. And it was for me like nothing like less than a Bollywood picture. So I welcome you, Madam. And it is really, we are honored by your accepting this award. Thank you so much. And I will invite you, Madam, to say a few words.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So Dr. Ragini Agarwal, the President and members of the Managing Committee of Haryana Obstetrics and Gynecological Society. I am very happy to receive Sarvampalli Radhakrishnan Ashwini Award on Teachers' Day, which happens to be Dr. Radhakrishnan's birthday. Dr. Radhakrishnan was one of the most inspiring teacher and educationalist. And I like to thank the advisory board and Dr. Ragini Agarwal for considering my name for this prestigious award in his name. As you know, an excellent academician and teacher has a thorough knowledge of his expertise, and he is able to impart this knowledge to his juniors and to his students in a very clear and convincing manner. The teaching of medicine is not so easy, I think, as teaching other subjects. And sometimes it is challenging. Why? Because medicine is just not a science. It is also an art, and there is ethics involved in it. Today, the distant learning has become very easy for the students. The students are able to learn theory by going on the net and learn surgery by looking at the videos and the CDs. But this sort of teaching has its own shortcomings because it doesn't teach the art of the medicine, namely how to examine the patient, how to take detailed history and listen very sympathetically to all the grievances of the patient and counseling. every patient with same disease may not present with same symptoms, and his response to the medicine or surgery may not be in the same manner as others, because this is also an individual response of the body. And many a times when you go on a textbook picture, you get confused. The two students get confused, and they do require teachers' help how to come out of this difficulty. So even in the era of distant learning, the role of teacher is equally important, and that the student should know, because I find many a times in the lectures, very few students are attending when the teacher is giving a lecture, and they think they can learn it on a net much better. It is true that the medical science is advancing very fast, and the teacher has to remain updated with the newer medical technology. Therefore, a good teacher is always a good student all his life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I think this class, we are late to deliver it to you, but this week it will reach to your edu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I request Dr. Sonia Malik, ma'am, to say a few words and thank Dr. Sadhna, ma'am.
Thank you very much. First, I would not start by thanking Ragini and Jyoti, because I'm a part of this team. Madam, I am indeed really honored and privileged to be saying a few words about you. I also happen to be trained by you, although you may not remember it. It was way back in 1995. And actually, I have witnessed the first OPU in your clinic. And ever since that, my journey of IVF began. And I cannot forget you for shaping my future and for being what I am today. So like me, there are thousands of other gynecologists who have actually learned silently, even by observing you. Not only IVF, but your manner, your humility, your persona. It has influenced so many of us, and we have learned so much from you, both directly and indirectly. I'm indeed indebted to you, madam, and all of us over here in Haryana are actually, we always look up to you for all problems of fertility, gynae, and everything else. Thank you very much, madam, for being here with us today.
Thank you very much for your kind words. I'm obliged.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Sonia, ma'am. And we have teachers of teachers, Dr. Mudgil, ma'am, here. Ma'am, thoda do shabd aap bole before we move on to our next award.
Hello. I am honored to be here this morning in this Teachers' Day celebration. I thank Dr. Ragini and all members of this team. And first of all, I want to give Bhavari Shraddhaഞ്ജലി to my teachers, which were Dr. Mrs. Prem Chandra, Dr. Ganda Singh, Dr. Usha Verma, Dr. Tirthram Agarwal, Dr. Urmil Kapoor, Dr. Sushila Rathi, and Dr. Avinash Nanda, who is still there, and Dr. Nirmal Gulati. They are all my teachers, and I take my Shraddhaഞ്ജലി. I have learned every good thing from them, and whatever good I could have picked up from them, I have picked up from them. And now I am working and retired. I worked in the Medical College Rohtak for 22 years and taught many students. And I worked for about 5 years in the Himalayan Institute of the Medical Sciences as professor and head. And again, I had so many postgraduate students, and I got 8 to 10 inspection to get the PGs increased from 1 to number 8. Then I worked to develop from the infancy SGT Medical College for about 3.5 years. And after this, I again developed Israna Medical College, and that too was in infancy. And then I had covered my 70 years of my age so that it was compatible with the ICMR. And but I am very much proud of the students who have been here taught in the medical college Rohtak, and they are doing very well in whole of Gurgaon. There are about 75% of the doctors which are taught by us. They are doing very well. They have very good name in medical college in Gurgaon as well as in North and West Delhi. So I feel very proud of it. And most of our students, they have gone abroad also. So we are known in UK also, US also. So we really feel proud of it, being teacher and being the student of Rohtak Medical College and privilege. So I thank Madam Ragini and all the member team for just giving me this honor to come this morning and remembering my teachers.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Over to the MOCs for the next proceeding, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite our Dr. Mitra Saxena, ma'am. She's a chairperson of Foxy Practical Obstetric Committee, and she's a strong pillar of Haryana Obs and Gynae practice in Rewari. I invite Dr. Mitra, ma'am, to read the CV of respected Dr. C.N. Purandre, sir.
सबसे पहले मैं आप सबको दिल से प्रणाम करती हूँ, जितने मेरे टीचर्स यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं और जो ऊपर से हमको आशीर्वाद देते हैं, उन सब के लिए मेरा हार्दिक नमन है। मेरे सीनियर्स सबको प्रणाम और मेरे जूनियर्स को मेरा आशीर्वाद। और जैसा कि डॉक्टर सोनिया मलिक ने बोला that we are a part of team, so honestly loads of love to Ragini and Jyoti कि हम ये एक छोटा सा घर का प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं, और जब हम अपने बड़ों को सम्मान देते हैं तो शायद वही हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी चीज है कि हम ये जज्बा अपने दिल में रखते हैं। मेरा बहुत सौभाग्य है that मुझे डॉक्टर C.N. Purandre जैसे व्यक्ति के पर्सनालिटी के बारे में बोलने को कुछ मिला है। उनकी सीवी तो बहुत ज्यादा ग्रेट है, ग्रैंड है। एंड आफ्टर डॉक्टर साधना देसाई मैम, आपको नमस्कार। डॉक्टर C.N. Purandre, a very very sincere, heartfelt namaskar to you, sir. And what I want to tell about his CV is there, but when your stature is so big that all the renowned colleges of the world of OB-GYN, the American College, the Royal College of UK, the Irish College, all the European colleges, when they honor you with their fellowship, just imagine what volume of work this personality must have done, and consistently. So, you know, friends, what I want to say is that it is a very, very big privilege for me that I am to introduce our extremely respected, honored Professor Dr. C.N. Purandre. Sir has got many degrees, and more than that, when a student, as a student, being student of postgraduate of OB-GYN, I think no student can be left untouched with the word FIGO. So when we used to read about FIGO classifications, I never knew that I'll be fortunate enough to have met a person who was going to be the FIGO president, and I have met him after he was the FIGO president, and there has been no change in his personality. His love to teach, his love to share his knowledge, it is just too inspiring and infectious, I should say. So friends, this CV is of a person who has dedicated all his life to teaching, to, you know, give all that he has as a teacher to his students, to the undergraduates, to the postgraduates, to those who are the Arjuns, and to those who are Eklavya. So I can say, sir, that I am one of your small Eklavya. Just I would like to recount the audience that one time I had a difficult case of vault prolapse. You know, in our postgraduate time, we didn't get to, you know, do it or see it. And there was a very nice workshop organized in Hyderabad. I had gone there just to learn slings and everything. And sir was there as a faculty. And I was extremely scared, but I went up to Dr. C.N. Purandre. And I asked, sir, I have this patient and I have come all the way to learn all these things. Can you give me finally, what should I do? I'm not able to still know ki kya karna hai mujhe. He said, Don't forget your basics. क्या पेशेंट थी, एब्डोमिनल हिस्टेक्टमी हुई थी, आई एम श्योर सर्जन ने किया होगा, उसका प्रोलैप्स ठीक नहीं किया होगा. इफ यू नो वेजाइनल सर्जरी, व्हाई डोंट यू डू दैट? Just use a mesh and you know how the body responds. And sir, I was never able to tell you that your advice helped me. मैंने वो वर्कशॉप और वो सब कुछ 2-3 दिन का अटेंड किया था, but finally I did what you had taught me, what you had told me. I just wanted to share that how you have touched the life of so many people. You have inspired so many of us to continue to do. And the best thing, I think it is your years of dedication toward the profession of education that has kept you so alert, so into and updated. Every time you give a lecture about how we should behave, how we should, continue to excel in our pursuit of knowledge and skills, and also deal with the patients as a doctor. Those talks are so inspiring. I know my job is to read out your CV, but I thought in those 5 minutes, instead of reading out all those things, let me share what I feel from you, because this is my time to express my heartfelt gratitude. Even if one patient of ours, has a good surgery because of some advice of our senior, I think it is my time to give you my personal gratitude, sir. And then, friends, let me tell you what I felt when we were in Rio, Brazil, when sir, as the FIGO president, was there, and we Indians, we Foxians were there to share that moment of pride when in his presence, the FIGO statement for cancer cervix was announced. Literally, it was, goose flesh we had. And even now, when I remember that day, I am feeling so happy and proud that Sir Dr. Ragini and Jyoti and all the team have given me this privilege to introduce a person who's so well known, but I could do it personally. Sir, we from Harobi Gynae are extremely honored that you have accepted our invitation to spend your precious time, give us your pearls of wisdom, and also this Ashwini Kumar Awards, the twins who are the gods of medicine. It is a proud privilege for Harobi Gynae, the two stalwarts of Foxy, who are mentors and role models for each one of us. Dr. Sadhana and you, thank you so much, sir, for being here with us.
Now this is my time. जो मुझे कहना था मित्रा, आधा तो तुम कह गई.
क्या बताऊं? हमारे उद्गार एक ही है ना.
He is the mentor and guide and inspiration. If I can say, everyone, nobody who is in the Foxy having any post is not touched by sir. I am here in the Foxy as a vice president. Whatever I have learned, my whole journey is guided by sir only. And the word एकलव्य, जो मैं कहना चाहती थी मित्रा, तुमने पहले ही कह दिया. एकलव्य की तरह ही मैं तो बॉम्बे में जब पोस्ट पीजी आई अपने छोटे से मेडिकल कॉलेज से निकल करके, तो जो भी मेरी लाइफ आगे की शेप हुई, इट इज जस्ट फ्रॉम द बॉम्बे. And CN sir is my main mentor and guide. And literally, Rio is one day when we are all there, so much full of proud that here our CN sir is the FIGO president. I can't forget the scene. I was just registering, and I cannot forget the FIGO president. Being a FIGO president is such a humble person, and he came to say, when he saw me, and he said, "Hello." And I was really this, oh my. But CN sir, ये दिल से है कि शायद ही कोई भी बंदा जो आपके टच में आया होगा, वो ये कहने से नहीं वो कह सकता कि उसकी जिंदगी में आपके आने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा. और हमने सबने बहुत कुछ सीखा आपसे, जिसका कोई अंत नहीं है. और एज ए चेयरपर्सन Foxy, you were the Secretary General, then you were the president of one of my year. Thank you so much, sir, for guiding us all and making the India so proud. And still you are guiding us. And it is our proud privilege that our debut award, you are one of our Ashwin. Thank you so much, sir, accepting this Harobi GYN S. Radhakrishnan Ashwin Award on the Teachers' Day, 5th September 2021. With all humility, we all Really privileged to have you here, sir. Thank you so much. Over to you for your kind words.
Thank you very much, Ragini, and thank you all of you for honoring me with this award. For a hardcore teacher, there is nothing that is more appealing and pleasing for your own students to come forward to felicitate you. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories really, because talking about teaching is a long-term 20 years is a long journey when you are trying to teach undergraduates and postgraduates. But when they go abroad to various countries and they are settled there, and when they start doing well, and when you go there and you see them doing really well and being respected in that country, I think there is no pleasure for a teacher than seeing their students do so well. But looking at the tradition of the Indian students and the learning that happens, I'm reminded of a story where one of my postgraduate students had a lot of difficulty during their MD thesis, and people objecting to her, and there were, as usual in medical colleges, there is politics, and she had a difficult time and finally cleared the MD examination, went abroad. And I was in Montreal FIGO conference when I got a message saying that Dr. Sheth had called and wanted to speak to you. Now, the only name I could think of was Dr. Shri Sheth, and I had met him in the afternoon at the Congress, and I was wondering why he would call me and what was the need. There was some problem. So next morning I was looking for him and managed to find him, and I asked him that, did you call? Is there anything that you want me to look into? So he said, no, I never called you. I went back to the hotel and there was another message. Dr. Sheth had called and wanted to speak to me. So anyway, I left a message that if the person calls again, to call me in the evening. So when I got a phone call, there was a lady on the phone and she said, I am Dr. Namrata Sheth. And I just couldn't place her. So I said, have we met? Do I know you? She said, I'm sorry, sir. Obviously, you won't recognize my married name. My name is Namrata Shah. So she said, I'm in Princeton and I heard that you are coming to Canada. Are you coming to United States? I would like to meet you if you are coming to United States. So I said, yes, I am actually coming to Princeton. My aunt was there in Princeton. And she said that I want to come and see you. So she came, she called up my aunt in advance to say that as soon as sir comes, I want to take him out for lunch. So my aunt said, he's coming to see me and to have lunch with me. If you want to have lunch with him, then you better have lunch with us. He is not coming out to lunch with you. So anyway, she joined for lunch. And then the next day I was leaving and she said, I want to drop you to the airport. So I said, okay, fine. We'll have 1 hour talk time from home to the airport. And we had a cup of coffee at the airport. And just as I was entering the immigration, she said, sir, one more thing. So I said, what is it? So husband and wife both bent down to touch my feet. Now, I was so embarrassed that at Princeton airport, somebody touching my feet and so on. I said, what are you doing, So she said, I don't care what other people see and what other people say here. Today, what I am in this United States is because of you. Now, that's the kind of affection that you see from your students. somewhere way out in nowhere. And I mean, she was out in Flushing near Princeton, and no communication for many days and maybe years before I went there for the Congress. But I think when I look back on the teaching, I think one of the most important lesson that the students I taught was when not to operate. It's a pity that today even we find that surgeons and gynecologists are eager to take the knife and operate, but to know when not to operate is something which is extremely important for a student to understand, that I am not going to touch this patient because I'm going to do more harm than good by operating on this patient. Now, this confidence generation is something which is one has to understand that has to happen as time progresses, and confidence is something you create within yourself, and it begins by believing in who you are yourself, and that is really the key to growing as a student, maybe later on as a teacher and whatever. I went from India to Ireland, and the first day when my boss there, I was talking to him, and he said, "What surgeries have you done?" And I explained to him whatever surgeries. Then he said, "There is a vaginal hysterectomy on." And this was on the very first day. "Would you like to do it? I will assist you." So I said, "That's great," because it was nearly 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I had not done anything, and I was going from India and went to Ireland. And finished the surgery, vaginal hysterectomy, the way we do it in 15-20 minutes, everything was over. And my boss said to me, "Can I go now?" And I suddenly realized that he was assisting me, and I was telling him to open and close the clamps. And I completely was engrossed in the surgery. Anyway, he went and I finished the job, and I came out and I said, he asked me, "Would you like to have a cup of tea?" So I said, "No, sir, I will take my cup of tea." He said, "You were the one who was operating, not me. I was just sitting here. So it's my job to give you a cup of tea to make you comfortable." And look at what you learned in that one little sentence. That here in this country, we are running after the teachers, carrying their bags, carrying their equipment, opening their car doors and whatnot. And I mean, I learned in that one sentence so much, how much to give respect to your colleagues, irrespective of what level they are. And see, he was, and when I was calling him sir, he said to me, he was Irish, and he said that don't call me sir, because I'm Irish and I have no intention of getting knighted. I mean, that is the really nation's pride that he had, that he was not British. And the way, and I am reminded that of my grandfather, who in 1937 or 38 was asked by King George that they wanted to knight him and make him Sir in Purandari. And he wrote back to say that I'm very happy that you have considered my name to be knighted, but I would like to tell you that I do not take any laurels from invaders. To tell the King of England that, it's something, this is something which is, when you look back, that pride, with pride you say that this is the way Indians are, and we must stand on our own feet to be respected as Indians. And when I became the FIGO president, and I'm sure all of you who were in thousands, and I mean, never any FIGO conference, any Indian delegation has been more than 1,000 at any past FIGO conferences, but they were all there. They were there for because I was the president of FIGO. And believe me, the support, and people realize how much India's contribution there has been during my 3 years tenure, what we put forward as chairpersons, as committee chairs, and so on and so forth among the FIGO membership. That today you can see Indians standing for a treasurer post of FIGO getting elected unopposed. Never ever in the history of FIGO anybody has got elected unopposed, and there is this Indian lady who just stands for election and gets unopposed elected as a treasurer, Shanta Kumari. So this is something which we have to put our best foot forward to make sure that we are not subordinates, we are not anyway inferior to any of them. And believe me, I have traveled all over the world, seen everybody in each and every country operate, and there is nobody as greater as Indian surgeon who is far superior than any of them put together in the world. And I am very proud to say that today the Indian surgeons are really at the top all over the world, and now they are being respected. FOGSI's membership is respected, and yes, 2 days we had the FOGSI FIGO conference, and believe me, who is who of the entire world of OBGY wanted to come and speak at the FOGSI FIGO conference, and that is what we have achieved, and I'm happy to see that achieving. And all the students who have been there, many of them I may not have taught them personally, not as an obstetrician gynecologist, as Dr. Saxena said, or anybody, but it's not the only thing. There are many other things, such as administrative things, the things that FOGSI achieved as organization. From, I remember in 1992, somewhere around that, when I became the treasurer, FOGSI was minus 20 lakh rupees. The coffers were in negatives, and in 15, 20 years, I was Secretary General, then President in 2009. And where is today FOGSI? FOGSI is now one of the richest organizations, even richer than FIGO. Believe me, it is richer than FIGO. And that is because of the dedication of all the FOGSians. The learning doesn't have to be only in OBGY. Learning has to be complete holistic learning that you need to do to take your country forward. It's not only you as an individual becoming a head of the department and you dance around to say, I was head of the department of such and such. It has no significance. There are people who come, people go, but the country must come up. Country must have the status that it deserves internationally, and people from that country must deserve the country, deserve the positions that they achieve. And today we have two, Jaideep Malhotra and Hema Diwakar, who are going to take over as committee chairs. Many of the members will get in there as committee members of FIGO, and they will put a stamp. They will put India's stamp there, and that is what that matters eventually when you look at the performance of the country, the position, and whatever that needs to achieve. So I think a teacher's job is not only telling them 2 + 2 is 4, but there are a lot many other things that one has to imbibe and teach the students to take the whole life forward. And when you're talking about taking the life forward, there are so many other things that you need to consider. But the important thing is dream big, and there's nothing out of reach. Dream big. There is nothing out of reach. When I stood for president of FIGO, people said, I am wasting my time. There is no way an Indian will ever get a chance to become the president of IGO, having two previous Indians as past presidents of IGO. There is no way this gentleman is going to go anywhere. And I did manage it, because if you dream big and you work hard and you show your dedication, you will reap dividends. And the country needs to be projected. Remember this at all times, that you are a small individual in this vast 1.2 billion population. And if you can project this country to the world to show that we are no less, and that is what needs to be done. Thank you very much.
Proud of you, sir. Proud to be an Indian. And I'm proud to send it over to you. It is my great pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Whoever touches you, that pregnant stays in the fingers of the person who touches you. To please speak to thank sir, Dr. J.B. Sharma, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Jyoti. So it was really mesmerizing to hear Purandare sir, and sir has been my teacher also everywhere. I think I have met sir for almost 20 years. And when I was a student, I used to go to Mumbai. I used to see the Purandare house sir from outside. And I could never believe that, we could talk to the person, because this was house which was housing even Foxy office also. So, sir, you have made us believe, and your lecture that, dream big and nothing is out of reach. That really speaks volumes about your great this thing. I mean, you come from an illustrious family. The whole road is named after your grandfather. Your grandfather did so much for India, and your father, Dr. P.N. Purandare, was the first ever FIGO president, and you pursued that. So we are really, really proud of you. And I am from Haryana, so we are really proud and, to honor you with this award. And sir, I mean, what I have become in life also is mainly many things because of you, and that we could dream big, so nothing is out of reach. Thank you very much, sir, and really heartiest congratulations. And we want you to keep on blessing us and the whole generation of 40,000 people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And
sir, what I just want to say is that your message is very clear, that you are cloning your prototype. So that is what is a good teacher's, inherent DNA, that you want your tribe to spread. So you are inspiring all of us. And also Sadhana ma'am, the trinity of patience, perseverance, and perfection. And your one message, the messages from both of you are actually, this is investment for us, our generation and the newer generation, when not to operate. All the messages that you both have given to all of us, we are very, very indebted to you both. Thank you, sir. And thank you, ma'am.
Let me tell you one important thing. There are people, Ragini is now currently the president of Haryana Society, and many of us have been there at various positions. But when you're gone, if people feel that there is a big void, means you have not done a good job. If you have created a second line, you have created somebody to take over the responsibility and manage it as well as you have done so, then that is really a hallmark of a good administrator and a good person who has created a whole batch of people to follow, who will take over the responsibility. And that is something which is extremely important. And for all of you to learn, and some of you are very young, maybe secretary position, you go as presidents and wherever that you are, but there must be a second line which you should create, so that the organization, the country, everywhere, it is like the prime minister. If the prime minister does not create a second line and they're hunting for a prime minister, if that prime minister is gone by just picking up somebody and it's not going to give the net result, that is not something which is the country wants. Country needs the following to happen and to prosper. And same way organizations and everywhere, even in department, when the HOD is gone and you say, oh, what do we do? There's somebody new who's come in and is not good. And there should be a good second line which should be created. So that is something, a lesson which you all must follow.
Thank you, Professor C.N. Purandare, sir, for gracing the occasion and for making this platform so very big by being there. Over to the MOCs, please.
Bhavika?
Very good morning to everyone and a very happy Teachers' Day to all the respected teachers. I'm a very young from the young lot that has been joining this Zoom meeting. Thank you, Purandre sir, for such an inspiring and motivating talk that you have given. I have just heard your name through my HOD. I've never was able to be the chance to meet you, sir. Sir, I'm Dr. Shavika Mehta Kalra, currently practicing in Panipat with a very dynamic surgeon, my mother-in-law, Dr. Anupma Kalra. And a very special thanks to a very special person out here, Dr. Meenakshi Goyal ma'am. I actually have no idea what I would ever have been without her. She is a very talented, a very selfless, a very wonderful human being who has taught me so much in such a short span of time that I can't describe in words. She's a gem of a person, and my Teachers' Day would not ever have been complete without wishing her. Thank you for playing such a big role in shaping my career in endoscopic surgeries, ma'am. I would be very grateful to follow even a fraction of footsteps that you've taught me. Much love to you, ma'am. And thank you, Jyoti Malik, ma'am, for giving the platform and for being such a great help. Now, I would request Dr. Savita Singhal, ma'am, head of the department, Rohtak PGI, Obs and Gynae, one of the most renowned and a senior obstetrician and gynecologist, and has been giving her services to Rohtak ever since. I would request ma'am to please felicitate Dr. VP Pelli, sir.
Very good afternoon to all. And first of all, I congratulate all who are attending and not attending for this auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day. And I am very happy that Dr. Ragini and Dr. Jyoti has taken this initiative to so that so many stalwarts have single platform. During this last 1 year, I have not seen Dr. Sadhana Desai, Dr. C.R. Purandre on the same platform. Otherwise, because different workshops are there, maybe to infertility, then infertility people will be there otherwise. And I am very happy to see so many teachers here. Dr. J.P. Sharma, Dr. Mitra, and Dr. Manju Puri, Dr. Soj Mudgir, all are my teachers. And one point I want to share, Dr. J.P. Sharma, Dr. Mitra, and Dr. Manju Puri are same batch. I think very few of you must be knowing. All are from the same batch and on the same platform here. And I think everybody is teacher, maybe father and mother in different roles. But on this platform, we are going to having this award, especially for the teachers for the academics. And Dr. Purandre very well said, the teacher is not only teaching the academics, he's teaching so many things to the students. The ethicals, they're very, very important. How to go ahead with the ethics, how to behave with the attendants, how to behave with the patients, and how to see for these emotional issues in the attendants and the patients. So all these things are being taught or being learned from teachers only to the students. And I am also teacher for so many students. And let me clarify, Dr. Shivani, I am not the HOD, I'm only the unit head of PGM in this gynae department. And I am very, very honored to introduce Dr. Pelli. Thanks to this online, thanks to this online platform that I have seen Dr. Pelli so many online workshops. And the way he demonstrates the instrumental delivery, it just seems like a magic. It seems he makes the instrumental delivery so easy. Just he puts the hand, how to put the forceps, how to deliver the deliveries by the vaginal ventules. So he's teaching in such an easy manner so that everybody can learn the instrumental deliveries, because we know our aim is to decrease the cesarean section a lot, which can be with the help of the instrumental delivery. Can I have a slide for Dr. And I just honored to have this Dr. Pelli for this Ashwin Awards, which Dr. Jyoti and Dr. Ragini has taken the initiative. And he's a past president of Kerala Federation of Obstetrics and Gynecology and state coordinator for review of maternal deaths and Kerala Society and consultant of Rajgiri hospitals, and special interest in the high-risk pregnancy, endoscopies, pelvic floor, and urogynecology. So I'm honored to have Dr. Pelli here, and along with this, so many other he has published so many articles and he published this obstetric and management protocols. So mainly doing the obstetrics only, why mothers die in Kerala. So this is again published by Dr. Peli, edited and published by, and he written a handbook on obstetric upgradation project Kerala, and is editor of Kerala Federation of Obstetrics and Gynae guidelines in labor and delivery. I think everybody should go through these guidelines. They were the latest one, 2017. And then he contributed various chapter in books on preterm labor, pelvic organ prolapse, essential of the gynecology, management of labor, and essential obstetrics, edited by Dr. Asha. And he's having such a long list to his credit. And now I think over to, still more things are there for Dr. Pele. Yes, topic of management of organ prolapse, practical approach. He has written one book on this. And his various conferences, this picks, he attended the international conferences.
Thank you, Dr. Savita, for introducing sir. And now I would request Ragini ma'am to read out plaque for sir.
So we are really honored to present this award, Har OBGYN S. Radhakrishnan Sushruta Award, on this Teachers' Day, 5th September 2021. And we are really honored and humbled that you have accepted this award. The thing is that when we wanted someone for the Sushruta Award, there is no other name than you who's come in my mind for our debut Sushruta Award for only Dr. V.P. Paili. We all know that maternal health really, really matters. Long back, when the Kerala has really made a difference in the maternal health, it was only because of that audit of very few people knows it inside, how it was instituted, how it was done, and how the mothers of the Kerala was saved. And it was an audit which was done under your guidance, and the Kerala mortality rate has reduced like anything. And long back, I visited one of your maternal mortality meeting. You are very gracious enough to even allow me, an outsider, to come and sit in that maternal mortality meeting and watch. And I really wanted to replicate it in my Haryana. When I made her a OBGYN, I told Savita, one day we will also have this type of audit in our Haryana, and we will able to save our mothers. And we launched a program, Abhilasha. This is our desire, to reduce the maternal mortality. And as I told, I have many, many Dronacharya, and you are one of the Dronacharya for me. And your aortic tamponade, what you have taught us for the past, is really great. So, sir, again, with folded hand, we hand over this little gratitude to you, and over to you for your word of wisdom. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ragini. Thank you, Savita, Jyoti, Shavika, and Mitra, and all our friends there in Haryana. And thank you again for considering me along with these giants in the field, Dr. Sadhana Desai and CN. You know how much an adorable position they are holding in our specialty, not only in India, but globally. To be taken, to be considered for this award, I consider as a great honor. And this is one of the plus points of the new era of distance education without borders. Sitting here in Kerala, when I can actually chat with you there in Haryana, and of course, learn also globally from various parts of the world, that is what I would say is a plus point. But as was earlier said, mentoring is not just transfer of ideas or knowledge, but there are a lot of more things that you take from your teacher. And that may be compromised a bit when you have this sort of distance learning. All the same, teacher-student relationship is universal. And as you heard Dr. Desai as well as Dr. Purandre recalling their own interactions with their students and how they value it when the reciprocation occurs later in life. Same is with me, having been a medical teacher, probably much more than many of you, from 1968 onwards, being a medical teacher, it gives me such a wealth of students who have come up so very well in their career. But to be specific to this day, to be honored by the Haryana Society, I take it as a great privilege and an honor. And I thank you for considering me. And the words that you mentioned about maternal mortality audit, as you all know, is a real need for our country. And that is what we are working. In fact, when Ragini asked me, I said I have another commitment today, and that is a review meeting of why mothers die in Kerala. We have an international webinar today, and we have come out with the latest edition of what we have been working on, and that is Why Mothers Die in Kerala. That is the third edition of the book. The audit that we had been doing since 2004 and the findings of the last 10 years will be brought out, is already released in this book, which will actually act like a reference volume for the common causes of maternal death, not only in Kerala, but other parts of India, even though there is slight variation depending on the state you are in. But the problem is same everywhere. And as Purandre CN said a little while ago, being in this position as the chief of FIGO for 3 years and the concerted effort he has made to travel all over the world to try to see how we can reduce maternal death is quite adorable, CN. We appreciate what you have done. Thank you very much. And of course, India will be remembered for your work in FIGO. I won't take much more time. Thank you, Ragini and colleagues from Haryana for this opportunity and the recognition. I take it as a great honor, and thank you very much. All the best for all your new ventures.
Yes, honor to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. And this plaque is a sign that in 2010, we will also come up with a Why Mothers Die in Kerala. In 2020, maybe 2020, we'll come out Why Mothers Die in Haryana. We are also working on that, and we'll come up with that by 2030. Sorry.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Thank you. We want this message to be taken up by all the other states. Thank you.
And I invite Dr. Manju Puri ma'am to say a few words and thank Dr. Paili sir.
Thank you, Jyoti and Ragini, for making it possible for everyone to be here and honor Dr. Sadhana Desai, Dr. Purandre, and now Dr. Paili. I have known Dr. Paili ever since 2008 when we organized AICOG. Delhi organized, and they had organized prior to us. So that was the time when the first time I came to know him. And ever since, it's been wonderful to see him. His passionate involvement as far as maternal mortality is concerned, delving deep into the causes of maternal mortality and coming out with those documents, which have been very valuable. I have my own copy of that, and I've gone through it, and that is what guides us how to do our maternal mortality audits. So thank you so much, Dr. Paili, for that contribution. You are not only a excellent teacher, you are a skilled surgeon. And I think it's by God's blessings that you kind of pass on all what you have very liberally to everyone around. And each one of us have learned something or the else from you. And it is not only the surgical skills, but also ethics, and also about how to conduct ourselves correctly. So I think you are a role model. That is what is my feeling about you, that you all are role models for us to follow and to give us direction and to give us, something to think about and to reflect upon when we move on in our own careers. So I can only thank God for, sending you all here in this world to influence what others can follow and be a guiding source and inspiration for all of us. So thank you so much, Dr. Paili, for being here. And I am indeed honored to kind of, thank you on behalf of her OBG Society. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manju. Deepika, can you do ping Dr. CN sir and Dr. Sadhana Desai, madam, and Dr. Paili, and we two in one frame? So we can have a pic of all three together. Yes. Yeah, Deepika, take a photograph.
Yes, it's done.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
Thank you so much, everyone. I would now request Dr. Kamla Bhardwaj, a very dynamic obstetrician, a very senior obstetrician and gynecologist. Words are very less to describe, ma'am. So now I would like to request her to felicitate Dr. Nirmal Gulati.
So, ma'am, I think she's teacher of the teachers, and she needs no words actually to say something about her. And just she's a past HOD of PGIMS Rohtak, and she's my guide and guide of so many students from Rohtak, as already told. Already so many are here who are having experience of being a student of her. One incident is like that. Whenever she used to do the vaginal hysterectomy, जब दो जने वॉश होते थे, जब तक वो पोजीशन पेशेंट लीन रेप हुआ, दो जने वॉश हुए, जब तक वो वॉश होने के बाद अपनी पोजीशन सेट करते थे कि किस पोजीशन में, बिकॉज यू नो कि vaginal सेट में असिस्टेंट की पोजीशन थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाती है, they have to adjust their positions. By the time position was adjusted, uterus was already out. So this is a manner, but within 10-15 minutes, the vaginal hysterectomy, uterus was out. And she was doing so many of oncology surgeries, Vardayam hysterectomies. So fast she used to do the Vardayam hysterectomy. She would just teach us to take care of the ureter. There were some slings we were putting, the glove fingers are putting to just identify the ureter. And I have no words. She's my guide as well. And for prolapse, I was having thesis topic of Dr. Krishna Sangma, my guide, along with Dr. Madam Gulati. That was again on the prolapse, and she's experience of more than 50 years, and she had done her postgraduate from All India Institute of Medical Sciences, and she's great academician, great teacher, and I have no words to just explain her skills. She's so skilled to do the surgeries and clinical experience. She just put the hand on the, at that time there was no ultrasound was there, nothing was done. She would just put on the hand of the antenatal patient and would be able to tell the lies, and she would suspect that this patient might be having this thing, like there is less, and things came out to be that way. Even the estimation of fetal weight, she was so expert. She was just palpate and say approximately baby weight will be this much. And after delivery, it was just 100 or 50 grams here and there. So I welcome you, ma'am. And you are here for these awards. Over to Dr. Ragini.
Thank you so much, madam, for being here. The whole Haryana, I think my generation is your student. And when I came to Haryana, the only name I came across is as a professor, as a teacher, is Dr. Nirmal Gulati. And if I think as a woman in my whole career, there's a 4 gynecologists who I consulted. You are one of them. So you have a very, very special place for me also. And as far as your teaching and skill is there, we all able to see in Dr. Manju Puri, Dr. J.B. Sharma, Dr. Sunita Malik, all Dr. Savita Singhal, Dr. Mitra Saxena, everybody is your student only. So today we are really happy and very, very proud to present our gratitude. This plaque to you. Where's the plaque? Yeah. So focus kar do, Deepika.
From the previous slide. Yeah.
Yes. S. Radhakrishnan Award for Dhanvantri category. A great teacher of a medical science. On this Teachers' Day, 5th September 2021, is presented to Dr. Professor Nirmal Gulati, the teachers of teacher, the whole gynecs of the Haryana. Madam, it is our proud privilege and We are thankful that you have taught us and you are accepting this award. And on behalf of all of my colleagues in Haryana, we are very happy to present it to you. Thank you, madam, for your kind words, few kind words from you.
Thank you all very, very much indeed. That now, of course, I'm not all that active, although still trying to be at the age 80 plus. And of course, I feel a lot of pleasure in seeing my students all around and doing very, very well. And sometimes I feel better than myself even, because the technology that we have these days, that I'm afraid wasn't there in our days. Ultrasound came much later after our training. And all these things that high quality, this thing, that all is learned by these people, younger ones, much more than we people could learn. Of course, it is our experience only that we picked up things, and few things of the present era also we do try to learn. Of course, things like cytology and oncology, of course, were there, and we did pick up. Laparoscopy even came during our career as lecturer and assistant prof, not earlier. Thanks a lot. I wouldn't take more time.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. And now I would, this would reach to you shortly, maybe this week. Thank you so much for honoring us and for making so many teachers that you have produced, that we feel so very honored to be a part of that system. The whole system has percolated to us, from you to the teachers and now to us. And I'm sure, as Dr. C.N. Puranandare sir said, ki hame apna, we have to create our next line of workers. So we have to, this responsibility has to go on from one generation to the next generation. And I invite Dr. Sunita Malik ma'am to thank Dr. Nirmal Gulati ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jyoti and Dr. Ragini, for inviting me over. Of course, I'm part of our OBGYN also. Dr. Gulati, you know, she definitely is teacher of teachers. So many things I have learned from my all oncology training, you know, I have had from Dr. Gulati, observing, you know, at that time, we didn't have a brachytherapy in our hospital and only external radiotherapy. And she used to do 2B up to 2B after giving radiotherapy, external beam radiotherapy, and then doing the Bardheim hysterectomy. That I have seen only with her only. Nobody else dares to do still. That is the thing. Of course, now so many other things have also come up and better ways of giving all this treatment. Then plus her rounds and teaching. I was associated with her when during my senior residency. Post-graduation, I had done in Dr. Gulati's unit, and under Dr. Saroj Mudgil, she was my guide. I was my first student. And but with Dr. Gulati, in the hospital, off the hospital, since she used to live close by also. So many things I've learned, and she's been excellent teacher. With her training from AIMS, she gave it to everybody around. So many other things which were there, we learned from her. Thank you, madam, for teaching us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Rita ma'am and Nirmal ma'am, and thank you, Dr. Sunita ma'am. And now we move on to another category, that is the Drona category. And Drone, as Dr. Ragini has decided, that we would be also giving these awards to non-medical teachers who excel in their field. And as in the beginning only, Dr. Ragini said that mother is the first teacher that you have. Anybody has the mother as the first teacher, और इससे बेहतर हमें और कोई नहीं मिला आज की कैटेगरी के लिए, जिसमें माँ ने अपनी बच्ची को इतना संस्कार और इतना सपोर्ट दिया. And I have a great proud and privilege to present this award in the non-medical category to Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar. And for that, I invite the MOCs to please introduce Dr. Poonam to introduce our next awardee.
Yeah, so now I would like to request Dr. Poonam Lamba. She's the director of Lumba Hospital, an IVF center Ambala, chairperson of ISAR Haryana chapter. I would like to request ma'am to please read the CV of Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to join you in this meeting today when we are felicitating all our teachers. And as you people are all proud of your teachers, so am I. And I pay all my tributes to my teachers right from my beginning of school career to the college and then the graduation and post-graduation. So not only the official teachers who are allocated the job to teach students, but mothers at home, including all of you and including me, we have been teaching our children. And so Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar, she's an MA, B.Ed, MPhil, and she was principal since 2010. She has been a yoga expert. And
Next slide, please.
Yes, next, please.
Next, please.
Yeah, so
This will read later.
Okay.
Previous one. Okay.
Okay. So she is mother of Manu Bhakar, the shooter who has given us proud moments. Which is the next slide, please?
Ma'am, next we will talk about.
No. This Manu Bhakar के बारे में बताएंगे ना थोड़ा.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this Manu Bhakar, so she was amongst 10 students who were shooting targets, and eyes fixed on the small black circle 10 meters away, shoulders squared, one hand in their pocket. So younger children are lifting and dropping one arrow. So her family background is, I don't know, am I supposed to read all this?
No.
Ma'am, Dr. Renu Yadav will read this, and maybe Madam Sumedha will tell about Manu.
Yeah.
More, and then we will talk about Manu.
So Manu took to sports like fish to water, excelling in everything. I think her shooting career is not mentioned here.
No, here the youngest Indian world champion.
Yeah, she has been youngest Indian world champion, double gold medalist, youth Olympic champion, double gold, youngest Commonwealth Games champion, gold, world record holder, national champions in 2018. So it's a proud moment for us to award her. And so I hand over to Jyoti now.
Thank you so much, Dr. Poonam ma'am, for introducing Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar to us. Actually, she is the principal of the school that Manu has did her schooling from, and did all this, started with that. And I request Dr. Ragini ma'am to read out the plaque of Mrs. Sumedha.
Madam Sumedha, it's a great honor to all of us also from the Haryana to present this award to a mother, not only a teacher, a mother of a very bright student, a bright star of the Haryana, Manu Bhakar. It's our tragedy. We know the cricketer by heart, but we don't know about our girls who are bringing the gold and showering the gold to the Haryana. And we are really proud of Manu and proud of you. And as a mother, many congratulations to you. And it is our really honor as a mother also to welcome you and to give you this award on this Teachers' Day, 5th September 2021, the Drona Award, which is really given to the sports person. Otherwise, Manu is our shining sports star of the Haryana. Over to you, Sumedha ji, for you few words.
I'll talk to Sumedha ji and Manu, and in the meantime, I give over to the MOCs to introduce Dr. Chanchal to introduce our next awardee, please.
I welcome Dr. Chanchal ma'am, Dr. Chanchal Dheer ma'am. She's a very honorable obstetrician and gynecologist. And I would request her to say a few words to felicitate Preeti Gugnani.
Good morning, everyone. It's my proud privilege to introduce Mrs. Preeti Gugnani. She is an educationist, entrepreneur, and social service worker. Started and successfully runs the Scholar Rosary Group of Schools in Rohtak. She was district chairman from for the International Inner Wheel Organization during 2018-19. Conceptualized a signature project titled Asmita, the Empowered, installing over 500 sanitary napkin vending machines in villages and small towns of Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Mrs. Preeti Gugnani was awarded the Renowned Educationist Award by Dainik Bhaskar consecutively for 3 years. Awarded the Best Woman Entrepreneur by Kalptaru Women's Organization, Rotary Service Award for Exemplary Community Service 2017, Elite Woman of the Year 2018-19 by Elite Magazine India. She was also awarded the Women Entrepreneur Award by the Brij Kala Kendra, the oldest cultural 2018 oldest organization of India, and Tejaswini Award 2018-19 by National President of Associations of Inner Wheel in India, and innumerable awards in International Inner Wheel, a women's social service organization, Best International Service Organizer 2002, Best Treasurer 2003, Best Secretary 2004, Outstanding President in 2012. And a Paul Harris Fellow, Major Donor Level 1 in Rotary. Congratulations, Preeti ji.
Thank you, Anju ji. Thank you so much.
Over to you, Jyoti. So, please show the plaque.
Yeah, I would like you to read the plaque now before I show it.
Yeah. So, Preeti ji, अगर ये कहा जाए कि कितने गुलाब आपके बगीचे से निकल करके इस दुनिया को महका रहे हैं, वो कम नहीं होगा, क्योंकि एक मेडिकल फील्ड, कितने बच्चे आपके भी निकले हुए आज मेडिकल फील्ड, इंजीनियरिंग फील्ड, आर्किटेक्ट फील्ड, पता नहीं कहाँ होंगे। और ये एक बहुत ही हमारे लिए भी सौभाग्य का मौका है कि आप आज हमारे बीच में हैं, और हम आपको ये जो सम्मान दे रहे हैं ये बहुत छोटी सी चीज है, उससे ज्यादा हम सम्मानित हैं आपको ये सम्मान दे करके। और आज on the Teachers Day, 5th September 2021, the Drona OBGYN S. Radhakrishnan Drona Acharya Drona Award is presented to Ms. Preeti Gugnani, a great academician and a torch bearer to the society for many women empowerment. Please accept this award from on behalf of whole Ahar OBGYN team, and over to you for your few pearl of wisdom.
Thank you so much. President Ragini Agarwal ji, Secretary Jyoti Malik ji, and the advisors, patrons, office bearers, honorable awardees, and the team of the eminent doctors of this Haryana Association. Please accept my hearty congratulations for organizing this inspiring program for all the teachers today. Also, I express my hearty gratitude to the executive team and members of this association for selecting me for this prestigious honor. I'm indeed grateful. Also, I express my gratitude to all the audience present today. Dear friends, no matter how noble our ideals or how high our hopes, ultimately we need courage to take action and win. This is the mantra for success, which I would like to share with you all on this special and auspicious day. And this is how teachers all over the world proved that teaching profession is unparalleled and unbeatable. I congratulate today each of the teacher today for standing tall in these unique times and wish you all a very progressive, very inspiring, and very joyous Teachers' Day. Hearty congratulations to all the association members once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Preeti ji, for being here. And not only you, I am seeing in the chat so many of your students and admirers are there. Thank you all for being here in our program.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Preeti ma'am. This plaque I'm holding for you would reach you soon. And I'm sure you are a very, very famous personality, because the moment we started talking of you, the chat box was flooded with so many congratulations. And I would like one of your, we have many people joined in from scholars. If anybody would like to say a few words thanking you. We had Kiran right from the time that you joined.
Kiran Bala.
Right, yeah, Nidhi Suhag, and then we had Shanti Raturi, Babita Sindhu, Kiran Bala, Sumita Bakshi.
So you choose one person, na Jyoti?
Ma'am?
You choose one person out of them.
Okay, then Neelam. I'll just read out the names, ma'am. Pratibha Bajaj, Anupma Goswami, Reena Sharma, Neelam, Richa Bajaj, Indu Saroha. The list is endless. Kiran Bala, Rishu, Archana Chilla, Mohini, and then Sheelam Moore, Gagandeep, Deep Mala, Priyanshi, Shanti Raturi.
बोलती रह जाओगी. Hello.
They're all my extended hands. You know, this is what gives you
फटाफट choose करके बोल दो.
So I would request Shuchi Sikka to please say a few words about ma'am. That the last one the name I could read. So if Shuchi ji can say a few words.
Maybe you can unmute Shumita Bakshi.
Shumita, okay. We'll unmute her. Dr. Deepika, please unmute Shumita ji.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, ma'am, unmuted. Amit,
Thank
please
you, ma'am.
spotlight.
Yeah, we can.
Warm greetings on everyone. We would always be short of words when we talk about our respected ma'am. She is indeed a true inspiration for each one of us. And in a very short words, I would like to say that besides we chose this profession as a teacher, ma'am kept each one of us alive in us. She has been a beacon of light, an inspiration, a role model, a mentor. She has groomed us from top to bottom. She made us realize what a change a teacher could bring to a child's life. She did it herself, and she made us know how the things could be done. So that's why we follow her for everything we do in our life. It's not only about being a teacher, it's about how perfectly things can be done. And what we have learned from our respected principal is that she says no one can be perfect, but one must have an attitude of perfectionism in all that we do. So lots of love and respect to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for making us a part of your journey. We truly love you and respect you. On behalf of all the teachers, I bow down before you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We
Thank you.
all have that sort of emotions running out of, really flowing out of us today for our great teachers. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Preeti ma'am, and many, many congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now we have Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar, ma'am. She is joined, and we are fortunate Manu Bhakar is also among us. So can we again go on to Manu's CV, please? A star, a shooting star, a shining star who's put India on the world map. Manu who with the limited resources, she selling in everything. She has won competitions in racing, boxing, martial arts, like Thang Ta and judo. So sab cheez ko she has just been the topper everywhere. And it was only 2 years ago that Manu started shooting, a sport she opted for after an eye injury during boxing practice. So how she's made adversity into excellence. So we should all see, look at this bright girl, beautiful, shining star, the lovely girl that we see and how much from limited resources where she's reached today. Sumedha, her mother recalls how till December last year, Manu was busy with the nationals where she won 15 medals. Then she hit the books for 2 months before her class 10 exams. She is the youngest Indian world champion, double gold medalist, a youth Olympic champion, double gold, a youngest Commonwealth Games champion, gold, world record holder, a national champion since 2018. And next, please. Okay, so this is the family, the parents of Manu and mother, Mrs. Sumedha. Over to Sumedha, ma'am. And ma'am, we have already read about you. We since you had not, I think you, after logging, you had some other function to join. So, ma'am, Ragini, ma'am, I would like you to read the plaque again for Sumedha Bhakar.
So, Mrs. Sumedha Bhakar, we are really, it's our proud privilege to present you this award on 5th September 2021, Teachers' Day, the debut award of the Har Obgyn S. Radhakrishnan Dronachar. And it's really a great honor to have you here, and not only you, the brilliant daughter Manu Bhakar, who is really a shining star of our state. With all joy and the proud, we present you this award. Please accept it and say a few words to encourage others also. So many others, Manu, we can have in our state of Haryana. Over to you, Sumedha ji. Manu, mama ke paas aa jao thoda.
Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Yeah.
पहले मैं सुमिता जी से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कुछ 2 शब्द बोले and then we will listen to Manu.
मैम, जैसे बच्चे 2 बेटा और बेटी, तो मैंने ये सोच लिया था जिंदगी में कि मेरे बच्चों की जो भी इच्छाएं होंगी कि जिंदगी में हम ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, तो मैं कभी भी उनको ना नहीं बोलूंगी, अच्छी चीज के लिए कभी ना नहीं बोलूंगी। और ये बच्चे मेरे करते चले गए, और जो भी मेहनत मनु ने जो किया है, मैं तो बस इसके साथ खड़ी हूँ। इसी का खुद का जुनून है, इसको जो करना है। मैं इसको बोल दिया था, बेटा जो भी करोगे ना जिंदगी में, मम्मा तेरे साथ खड़ी रहेंगी, तू कर। मतलब बोलते हैं ना कि मैंने दोनों बच्चों को अपने खुले आसमान में उड़ने के लिए,
हमें अपनी बेटियों को ऐसे ही पंख देने चाहिए जैसे सुमेधा जी ने अपनी बच्ची को दिए, और हर माँ एक ऐसी बच्ची पैदा करे जैसे इन्होंने की है। तो मनु, we would like you to say a few words, Manu.
I think it's all about the support that parents and teachers give you, the way they guide you throughout your journey. I think that's what makes us who we are today. So thank you so much, everyone, and the teachers especially present here. Thank you so much for the award, and thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you, Manu. Thank you. You are really an inspiration for all the girls. And really, in Haryana, since we see that the girls are always oppressed, and we have never given so much of independence to our girls, I think you can take that light and we can show the world the light that girls are not less than boys. और हमें ये मुहिम अपनी हरियाणा से शुरू करनी पड़ेगी, और मैं चाहती हूँ कि तुम हमारी उस टीम की टॉर्च बेयरर बनो। थैंक यू सो मच। डॉक्टर रागिनी मैम।
तो रियली बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगा मनु तुमसे मिलकर के। और जैसा ज्योति ने कहा कि हम लोग जो हरियाणा की लड़कियों के लिए जो भी काम करना चाहते हैं, और वी विल रियली लव यू टू हैव यू, एंड हमारी टार्च बियरर तुम्ही को बनना है। थोड़ा सा समय तुम्हें हरियाणा में हम लोगों के साथ भी लगाना होगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग हियर।
Thank you so much. Yes, for sure, I will be there. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Actually, मनु अपने आप की ही टीचर है, because मैंने जब मनु से के फादर से पूछा कि who's her teacher, so she said she started shooting on her own, and then her chacha ji guided her, and then there were many few more teachers, but greatest of all, she herself was her own teacher, and then her mother was her teacher. So that is why we chose Sumedha ji, and thank you for joining today. And it is a proud privilege that
just one thing. As a journey I've had in Haryana, I think it's not very easy for girls, especially girls, to grow up in this environment, because I think I've seen so many of my friends to get married when I was in 11th or 12th grade, which is not even legal in our country. And my chacha, no, but my mother was there throughout my journey. She's always there, no matter what. She's always there, not my chacha though. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So thank you so much. And we come to the end of this award ceremony, and over to the MOCs, please.
For the cultural program.
Thank you, Dr. Jyoti ma'am and Dr. Ragini ma'am. It was a wonderful program, and being a part of this program, we also feel much enlightened, and goosebumps were there seeing so much great personalities. So we move forward, taking our session to a cultural program. So we'll enlighten ourselves with our little munchkins, star kids of this. For this session, second session cultural event, I would invite the judges for the cultural event, Dr. Madhu Chaudhary. She is a senior gynecologist in a Karnal. And ma'am, I would invite you to be present as a judge. Dr. Punita Hasija ma'am, she is a president of IMA Faridabad. And she's also, I hope she is there. Yes, Dr. Punita Hasija ma'am. And Dr. Vandana Narula ma'am. Dr. Vandana Narula ma'am for the Gurgaon. So we have our eminent judges who will be seeing the performance and judging them and taking the best out of them, though all the children are best. And so we'll start. First, please allow me to share the screen.
Dr. Meenakshi, I would like to make a request that we need to have the email addresses of all the participants so that we can send the e-certificate to them. So please send the email addresses to either Dr. Meenakshi or to Dr. Shavika or to me or Dr. Ragini. So please send your email addresses if you wish to have the participation certificate. Participation certificate will be given to each and every entry, and then we would be choosing two first and second prizes in each category. So we have these three categories as Dr. Meenakshi has announced. So we will be having two first and second prizes in each category, and we would be sending memento to the winners. So we would like to have their addresses, the postal addresses there. Thank you so much. Thank you all the zonal coordinators, Dr. Poonam Lumba, Dr. Madhu Chaudhary, Dr. Chanchal Dheer, Dr. Renu Yadav, Dr. Punita Hasija, Dr. Meenakshi, the zonal coordinators, and the joint secretaries, Dr. Bhavna Agarwal, Dr. Prabjot, Dr. Manisha Mehta, Dr. Rakhi Malhotra, Dr. Vipula, Dr. Divya Mangla. So thank you so much, each one of you who has contributed today. And I thank Jackson Paul, Dr. Deepika, who has done a wonderful job and who has made all the PPTs with me. So it is actually a lot of work that every time Dr. Deepika does for us. Thank you so much. And thank you, the moderators, Dr. Meenakshi, Dr. Shavika. Thank you, each one. Thank you, Ragini ma'am, for giving.
Deepika is the best. She is the best.
Thank you very much, ma'am.